putting this up. What up, guys? W1 RCP. This is all I brought today. My wife's probably like, really? You didn't bring your whole backpack? I know. I did forget to bring extra power supplies, so I hope that I don't screw this up. But we'll see what happens. This is the K6ARK random wire. Probably my favorite antenna to use. We're running it up the jack kite pole. We'll hang this off the edge. Yeah, we're gonna have to live with that, I guess. Try to pull that away from the vehicle. We got some bongo ties. We got kids already going nuts in the vehicle. We just got here 3 minutes ago to the Albany, it's in Albany, Georgia. It's called the, I've already forgotten that fast, Albany Nursery. It doesn't look like much of a nursery, does it, hon?
No. I was hoping to buy some plants.
All right, so we got a counterpoise on the ground. It's a 17-footer, but I think I'm gonna use the fence to kind of pull this away from the truck a smidge.
Oh, let's check out the new truck bed cover.
I caught a tree, honey.
Oh, Robbie went fishing.
Yeah. This didn't stand up like I thought it would. Oops. Big fat oops. I don't normally struggle, but this is not normal. I want to operate with the tailgate now.
Darling, I'm gonna have to leave you because I'm freezing.
Okay.
I'll set you up right here though.
Gotta love them temporary setups. Okay, I don't even know what she's got me looking at here, but we'll do it like that. That's fine with me. So, I have the KX2 here. I won't lie, it's a bit chilly. My sister got me, she made this shirt. It says, nerd, and on the back, that's me. I don't even know if you can see it. Let me look at the frame here. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think we can live with that. Okay, so 5 watts. All I have are these. I meant to bring another one, an actual battery to use with the connector, and I just didn't. So we're gonna see what we can do. I've got 3, so there's a, I'm also using the built-in keyer. Okay, so it turns on. Let's set the power, because I know that I was testing this the other day. We're doing 5 watts. CW. I'm finishing up with my North American QRP Club's December challenge. That's somebody. Let's park them. We gotta go off. We're gonna get a park to park first thing. Let's go ahead and tune this thing. Sick. Oh no. That's not good. I can't get it to tune. I know it's connected. I've used this thing before. Okay, something's not connected here. Well, that might be it. The counterpoise is broken. Let me not destroy my teeth. Let's see if we can strip some wire and shove that in there for now. Yep, my crimp broke on this bullet connector. So because there's not a counterpoise, I thought that that would work, but so just gonna shove that in there like so. Today, should have known this was a bad idea. Okay, let's try this again. I keep forgetting, you just touch the ATU. Is there a break in the coax? Guess we're not getting apart to part right now. Now it could be that that's running along the fence and I may have to recalculate the situation. Okay, let's see. Okay, was it the fence? I'm gonna waste more time trying to tune this thing. Oh, I don't know what I did. Okay, well that was annoying and fun. Let's see if we can hear N5 ILQ. No, ain't no way you busting that pile up. See if we can find us a spot. Uh-oh. I don't see anybody spotted on 14.057. So let's go get spotted. We are in 9763. Albany Nursery, we're on 14.057. The kids haven't killed anybody yet, so that's good. My wife is on a blanket, in a blanket, on the ground. Dang. There's one. Tennessee. The wind is pushing my antenna. I need help. It is him. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. Is that overloading my... It's all right. It's all right. Well, you better go. All right, now I think we're rolling. Somebody else is sending. That got a little crazy there for a second. I'm up to 4, dear. But the antenna started falling. That wasn't good. N3 Owl. JL. We both struggling, but the QSB is on its way up. Pennsylvania. Oh, wow. He was not that loud a second ago. Just giving 5 9s to everybody. Meet US. I'm only getting 3 watts out. That is weird. Iowa. Once I got my crap together, it's really started moving really nicely. Virginia. K9 Vic. He's booming in here. Good grief. Robert. 579. Feels like I'm cheating too much power. This K6ARK, I forgot how exciting this antenna was in Ballin. Just a random wire. Had trouble at the beginning. Gonna leave that in there. That's North Carolina. I don't know what to do. I need that Z anyways. That's nuts. Did you hear all that noise, honey? 5 watts.
So loud.
Kapow! Where'd they all go? North Dakota. The QSB is... Thanks, North Dakota. Another Z. New York. I was sloppy on that Z. Oh, there's a war happening in the vehicle. 539. Gotcha. They are blowing it out of the water. 579. First Ohio ever today. There he is. I did not expect this to be this exciting. Kind of cold. It's not Bob, it's Rob. I'll go by Bob any day. Gave him a 519. He is a 559. Send it. 589. Huh.
Open up.
Five, 7, 9.
Open sesame, Mom.
559.
Open the door, Joe.
Just go back in the front. Okay. Let's go to spots. I think I'm going to try to go QRT. I'm going to try because I think the kids are getting a little wild now. W9SN. It's hard to go QRT with CW because the RBN will respot you if you put your call sign out there. $599. My key is falling apart. Something just fell out of it. That's Arizona. $579, Florida. How, Chris? It ain't magic. I don't. Oops. He's only an hour that way. I gotta go QRT. I've got to. I could stand here all day long and play radio, but they're not gonna last very long. But this fell out of my key. I don't know if it serves a purpose or not, or even how tiny. Like, look at that. If I drop it right now, I'll be in big trouble. That is the pivot for this key, and it just dropped out. So I'm gonna try to screw it back in there just so I can get home. I don't have any tools in the field to actually work on that. But listen, once that job got going, we actually did really good. It took me a minute to get going, but from 18 after, then it was 20, then 21, then 22, but 18 after to 43, so right at 25 minutes, we made 27 contacts. How's that even possible? Like, that's like my highest rate ever. So that is I think that was the pivot for this key. It pivoted from the top just fine. It was the bottom pivot that came out. So this will be a lot easier. Oh, Robbie. You know, the the Elecraft key has a spot for that adjustment right there. And it's not there. So when I get back in the vehicle, I'll take care of it. Now, one thing I like to do before I scram, definitely got the NAQCC challenge done. I like to save the files. That's the first thing I always do. Now, that's if Hammers crashes. The next thing is, as soon as I have internet capability, is I go and I upload it to my Google Drive. I have a Dropbox too, but I forgot the password. I just don't feel like doing it. But I have a log transfers folder where I put everything, and I'll eventually put it in my log at home. But as soon as I can do that, that's in case the iPad crashes or gets stolen or goes missing. At least I have a copy of that information. I don't like losing logs too much. Now, any of my Parks on the Air stuff, once I've uploaded to the website, I have a copy of the log there. Oh, man. Now, there is some hunting out here going on, but I literally packed the bare minimum to play radio today. This is probably the least I have ever packed to go play Parks on the Air. Now, I'm going to have to check this coax because something's wrong with this coax. It was freaking out on us. But this is the one thing that wouldn't fit. Oh, see, that was a pretty big bend. That could have been it. It was having a moose there, that's for sure. So I try to do the over-under with most of my wires, but with this, it's not going to work. Now, the counterpoise on my bowline, it's not the bowline itself that's messed up. It's the fact that the counterpoise got yanked off on one activation. I probably tripped on it in the middle of the night. It does happen sometimes. But the bullet was supposed to pull out, and the bullet didn't pull out. It was the wire that pulled out of the bullet. The crimp just went kaput. And so it, anyways, it's broke. I'll go home. I soldered it on there, I thought, but maybe I never messed with it. Maybe that was a different antenna. I think I don't wear my safety glasses. So I did put a new cover on my wife's truck, so that just fits right there. And then you can take this off, and we'll deal with that in a second. And then this right here is fragile. So what I'm going to do with the counterpoise, see what I mean? I'm standing on it right now. What I like to do with it is do this number. And this over under around the thumb, the pinky. Other than the fact that if it's dirty, it gets all over your hands. The cost of making contacts. Man, that was the wildest pileup. I did not expect a pileup like that running QRP. But like I was saying in the middle of the excitement is this antenna. It's this antenna. If I were to do 5 watts on the ATOS from the FT891 in the Jeep, 1, terrible ground plane. 2, compromised antenna. But this jack kite pole, even though it's windy as all get out, this jack kite pole really did cut the mustard today. The only problem is it's too short to have it and the tailgate down. So somebody uses their Eagle 1, Dan, WD4DAN. I think the Eagle 1 has an extension of the, and see, the plug is all up in there. I'm going to have to go get that out. But see, cleanup is easy as getting a ball into a cup. I need the other end of this. I always wind this one up with that end on the outside because I always shoot it up the antenna before putting it in the bag. But this was a whole setup and tear down, other than the fact that I had to chase my phone, had to chase the antenna. I caught a baby tree over there. You know, It's not how I normally do things when I go play parks on the air. Just leaning the jack kite pole up against a tree is not my normal mode of operation. That's NMO, normal mode operation. It's just the way that it panned out today. All right, I keep one extra. I had one thing that I wasn't going to use today. This is if I use my other radio, the FT891 mobile, or out in the field, is so I can go to this and have 100 watts. So we really fixed it. Hey, stuff always goes crazy, doesn't it? My cousin likes to go fishing, and we take his brother's boat out, and it never fails. Something fails. We've been stranded a time or two, but that's what makes these adventures fun. So I'm going to take that up front. This can go in here. It does fit in here in this little Elecraft soft case. And literally almost everything that I needed was just about. This is the box that my wife's new truck bed covers here. Those are flat tire tools. Hope we never need those ever. But there it is. We are done. And now I have a new park. This takes me up to 296 parks. I'm W1RCP, and we are out here in this field all by ourselves. And I don't know what you're seeing, but we have a new park. That should take us up to 196 complete parks. And I'm going to put that all the way down so it doesn't go clangy clang while we're driving. I'm going to go fix my key. I'll hand tighten it, and then I'll finish tightening it when I get home. But there's my wife's new truck bed. The other one just completely deteriorated and fell apart. And this one, much nicer, matches the truck. Look at there. So I'm W1RCP. This is Parks on the Air Fun. Later, bye. Oh, yeah, and